it's not my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace. Drowning by yourself, now you wanna blame me. Like you have no options. I ain't take your options. Now I'm not the problem, man, that's on you, yeah. You've been terrorizing me, yeah, I'm always wrong. I knew you lost your mind when you dropped that bomb. Girl, are you crazy? Yeah, you must be crazy. I've been thinking lately.
2020 has been a strange year, to say the least. We went into it hearing of rumours of some virus that was ripping through China. It then came to Italy and Spain, and we collectively began to shit ourselves. We began to wear these strange mask things,
Baby, it's you.
disinfect our hands in ad infinitum, and we then were furloughed from work. It's been strange. A lot of our plans were disrupted. Didn't get to go, perhaps, to the places that we would have wanted to go. And now 2020 is coming to a close. If you would have asked me a couple of years ago, I would have laughed at the idea of working from home being the reality. I do want to give a positive spin to this and be affirmative in that, you know, I'm healthy, I'm happy, my friends and family are healthy and happy, and that is a really important thing, and I'm really grateful for that.
Oh, if I control the weather, then every day it would rain on your parade. Shine, you can't chase, yeah. If I was Father Time, then I would change the day, so I never saw your face. What do I have to do to make you go?
A lot. We're a resilient species, and we will bounce back and move forward. But this has been such a strange year for me, really, as it has indeed been for a lot of people out there. For much of the things that I wanted to do, it's been a write-off. I value travel quite a bit and seeing the world quite a bit. And indeed, I've very energetically and had this burning desire in me to launch several entrepreneurial ventures. And it has been incredibly difficult to do that because several times throughout this year I've had the ground move and the world move around me, and in some instances quite unceremoniously had the carpet pulled from underneath my feet. And this is tough when you want to go on an ambitious adventure, but what is really critical, and I think a belief that helps, is that there is time, there is plenty of scope for us to keep going and work within the limitations of our environment to still have that big picture vision and create and explore, and indeed in my case pursue these ventures. Now I want to introduce a component of affirmative strengths-based commentary here when we evaluate the year, and I just want to talk about how there were still some really positive things that have happened for me this year. I still did travel, perhaps not to the extent that I would have liked, but I still went to Germany two times. I went to Austria. I met some interesting new people. I made some new friends. I've expanded my networks and connected with people who have a similar value system and a similar proclivity. And that's been very nourishing. Furthermore, I began to introduce new hobbies into my life. This videography and vlogging hobby is really fun and really cool, and something I'm going to continue to pursue. So in this regard, there is always one constant that we kind of can control, and that's the constant of ourselves. What I think is quite interesting about this year is that there's been a number of people who've, and this does include myself, who've used this as an opportunity to build a really strong platform for 2021. Many of us have used this as an opportunity to reflect, to evaluate, and to strengthen our internal and indeed external foundations, to commit ourselves towards certain actions which will incrementally add up and serve us as we move into 2021. So in my own instance, there's a number of incremental small habits that I've been implementing now for months, which have really supported me in many areas. But I'm so many months in, and I can tell there's been a real shift and a real genuine change in how my body functions. So in this regard, I've supported myself by building a far stronger physical foundation to then pursue more lofty physical goals. I'm going to go through a period of kind of goal setting for 2021, and I'm going to use some techniques I've picked up this year, namely relating to something called the life wheel. And I'm actually going to do this in a group setting. I'm going to meet up with some friends who I met this year, and I'd like to propose that we collectively go through our life wheels and spend a day discussing how we are feeling about each domain of our lives, and we're going to perhaps exchange ideas relating to what we can do to increase the scores respective to each domain. What I want from 2021 is deep rooted foundational systemic order and balance. I want to establish an incredibly robust anti-fragile platform for me to explore my human potential. I'm going to continue pursuing my goals of weight loss, physical transformation, and I'm going to continue pursuing my goals of physiological restoration and rebalancing through the Buteyko method of breathing normalization. And in addition, I'm going to continue to chip away incrementally at some of my career goals and ambitions. I'm hopefully going to pick up a contract in the next month or two relating to another piece of project management work, which I'm going to apply myself to and continue to build my skill set. And then moving forward, I'm going to explore some side hustles, if you like, and position myself to be in a anti-fragile, robust, in a position where I have foundational integrity across the various domains of my life, to then have some very successful years moving forward. It's been a tremendous period of growth and understanding. That's the slant I'd like to put on this year, and that's kind of what I want to leave for 2021. It's been a year of rebalancing, reevaluation, internal foundation building, healing, connection, and it's caused a lot of us to understand what is really important in life. And what's really important in life is to enjoy it. It is to enjoy it. It's to have meaningful relationships, have fun, have joy, and actually feel positive emotions and happiness. We can't stray too far away from that deep truth without running into some problems. And no matter how far we stray, there's always a way back, because that is what it is to be human. My friends, I'm looking forward to sharing a lot with you in 2021. Let's travel, let's explore the world, let's explore nature and human potential. I'm Ravi, and as ever, this is Ravi's Bucket List. But I'm now going to be signing off for 2020. Thank you so much for your time in watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you've liked this video, please drop a like in the section below. And if you want to comment, please leave a comment. I will get back to you. Furthermore, if you've enjoyed this, please consider subscribing to my channel. I will be uploading frequently and regularly, and want to bring you along on this journey.